So another one just bites the dust.
Instructions in Thai from Olivier Coste. Oh, goodness!
Last night I got an email from Huobi that says, "Dear valued users, Huobi Global has been committed to offering digital asset trading services while following all applicable laws. To comply with the laws of Singapore, we have to include Singapore as a restricted jurisdiction. Jurisdiction. Yes, jurisdiction. Regrettably, this means that Huobi Global can no longer offer services to Singapore-based users. We'll be closing all accounts of all Singapore-based users on March 31st, 2022. And access to our services by Singapore-based users will also be gradually phased out prior to 31st March 2022. All Singapore-based users should take immediate action to close out all active positions and withdraw all digital assets before the 31st of March 2022. And we apologize for any inconvenience caused and thank you for the past support." It has been a great run with Huobi, although Binance was out late last month, and then now Huobi. But at least we have a 3-month notice before we have to find another exchange. But this brings up a few questions when just a couple of days back, Tama mentioned that there may be a role for crypto in the future of finance that extends beyond pure speculation and illicit finance. And then we see the crypto being clamped down in Singapore. It affects everyone for sure. Definitely it's sad and then it's traumatizing as well for me. But since everything has been set in motion and there's nothing that we can do, and for those that are Huobi, we have until March 2022 to pull out funds. However, we will not let this set us back. So one of the biggest questions that some might have is, how can I then withdraw or cash out my crypto gains for fiat to enjoy life? Or what is the next biggest exchange that we can use? So there are quite a few exchanges out there that we can still use to cash out our crypto gains, but this will be kind of tricky because you will need to already have a Binance account, and if you do so, you are in luck. But if you don't have, I'll cover that in this video as well. So for those with an active Binance Global account, you're in luck because you can still use the P2P function. But even though the Singapore dollar is no longer visible in P2P, but we do have a counterpart, which is Brunei, that has the same currency exchange as us. So all you need to do is to head to your Binance app, open it up, and visit the P2P button. And at the top right corner, we're going to switch it to BND instead of say SGD because SGD is no longer there. And over here, you're able to buy or sell cryptocurrencies using Singapore dollars. It's kind of like a little hack that, not many people know, but this might still work.
It works!
So we are going to just scroll through and you can see people like Justin, for example, over here. He has some examples that says, Singapore payment only, preferred pay now. Please say hi to me in the chat box first before kindly... Please say hi to me at the chat box first. Kindly stay online to complete trading. So these are a few people that you can look at when you're looking to convert your cryptocurrencies into SGD, which is still pretty cool. But however, do try this at your own risk because there are some buyers or sellers that will require you to do a video call for KYC, etc. And the rest of the process is very similar to how you would usually do your P2P. But for those without Binance Global account, we have a couple of options here that might help you. But depending on the crypto that you're holding, it might differ from platform to platform as well. So one of the ways is to use FTX. So FTX allows you to convert cryptocurrencies into Sing dollar and then withdraw it accordingly. So before I filmed this video, I did a small test because it might take a couple of days for it to process. And I'll update with a post on social media once the withdrawal is done and also on my Discord server. So all the links to all these exchanges are in the description down below. So to start with the withdrawal process on FTX account, you need to get your KYC done to a level 2. And with a level 2, what you need is your proof of address, your proof of identity, and a little bit more documents. And if you need a referral link, I have one in the description. But if you do have friends that are already using FTX, do support them by using their links. So from here, we're going to jump back into the computer. Alright, so we're at the computer right now. So you can see the screen right here. We have the FTX platform interface. So I just deposited some USDT. As you can see here, something I recommend is to use the TRC network just because it's a lot cheaper. The TRC network is like $1 USDT. So it's pretty cheap as compared to Ethereum, which can be pretty expensive. But nonetheless, we're just gonna try. I've never tried this before, so if anything screws up, at least you learn through my mistakes. Alright, so this is the wallet. You can see that we have 100 USDT here. So what we're going to do now is to convert it into Sing dollar and to withdraw it into our banks, because Huobi got banned, and that's a very big problem for us in Singapore, especially those that are using crypto to earn a living. Like I am affected as well, because I will have some troubles converting my WE that I earn from Axie Infinity into fiat, which can be used to sustain my life and to pay for my expenses as well. So once you have the tokens here, we're going to click convert. Make sure it says USDT at the top. We are converting from USDT into SGD, which is the Sing dollar. Alright, so we're going to go max. So I'll roughly get 134 Sing dollars, which is pretty okay. I think the Google rate now, SGD to USD, let's take a look. Oops, USD to SGD. There we go. 135. So I think it's pretty okay, comparable, not too much of a difference. But if they do provide such a service, I think, you know what, let someone earn some money as well. Oh, so we're gonna refresh the code. We're gonna press convert. Alright, so now it's converted to 134 Sing dollars, and we're gonna click withdraw. Max. Please double check before sending. Okay, so international wire. I'm just gonna go 134, 134.41. There we go. Alright, so these are all your bank details. Okay, so I have filled out all my details. So there are a few instructions here that you might want to take notes of. Is that withdrawals are processed within 1 business day and subject to delays over the US holidays. So that is something to take note of if you're using FTX. And below $100 will have below $100 in value will not be processed. So technically the minimum you have to withdraw is 100 USD. So let me finish up this, and then we'll just move on to the next part. Size is too small.
That's what she said. She said.
Okay, so I think we have some problem here, because alright, I know what's wrong, because you see my value here is like 99 USD, so we have to transfer a little bit more in. I'll check in with you guys again once I've done that. Okay, so we are back. Managed to get a little bit more USDT. So something to take note, guys, is to have at least $100 worth of USDT after you swap. So you're just gonna convert this again, same thing as before. Make sure it's USDT to Sing dollar, max, refresh code. Alright, so make sure you click max without borrow, because FTX do provide leverages. Like if I click max here, it will take into account me borrowing some USDT as well, but we just go with max without borrow. So about $80 in SGD, so convert that. Boom. Alright, so now we have 200 Sing dollars to withdraw, which is about 160 USD. So we're gonna click on withdraw. We're just gonna key in all this information here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so once you have saved all your details here, we're just gonna click on withdraw. Yes, I'm sure. And that should be done. Let's see. Withdraw request. Okay, so you have a request withdraw. Oh, and you receive an email as well that says you're looking to withdraw 216.55 SGD. If you don't make this, blah 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 blah. So this will be processed within 1 business day, and FTX is not responsible for delays or fee resulting from your bank or intermediate bank users as well. You can find more information on it. Alright, so I'm just gonna check in again once I do get the funds, because it's the first time I'm withdrawing from FTX as well. If you guys need a link, I'll leave it in the description down below. But if you guys already have friends who are using FTX, do support them as well, so everybody gets a little bit of money here and there. So we're gonna jump back into the video, and I'll see you there. So that was the process for FTX. It seems pretty simple and straightforward. So right now we're just waiting for the money to arrive at the bank account, but this can take a couple of days, and as mentioned, I will update it as I receive those money. So there are a couple other ways that you can simply withdraw your crypto to a fiat by using a fiat to crypto exchange like CoinHako. So CoinHako supports plenty of tokens that you might already be trading, but something to take note is that most of them do not support deposits or withdrawals, so do check before using them. And on CoinHako, you are able to directly convert popular cryptos like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin into Sing dollars and then withdraw it out as cash through Xverse. However, there is a $2 transaction fee, so that is something to take note of. So these are the two ways you can consider cashing out your crypto that I am using right now. Definitely there are many more ways to do so, but I have yet to test those out. But as time goes by, I guess I'll be slowly exploring all these exchanges as well. But if you do have an exchange in mind, do let me know in the comments down below, and let's see if I can try out these features that they have on the exchange as well. And so that's it for today's video. I think it's gonna be a very quick one, and thank you so much for watching. Do smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you again every Monday, Wednesday, and maybe Fridays.